Someone on this flight is threatening to kill someone every 20 minutes unless $150 million is transferred to this account number. I'm not hijacking this plane. I'm trying to save it.
Non-Stop is a passable airplane thriller designed to entertain while up in the air and to be forgotten once disembarking. I've seen my share of memorable airplane thrillers, Executive Decision and Red Eye, but Non-Stop isn't one of them. That doesn't mean it fails to provide the viewer with a fuselage of popcorn fun, but it's unlikely to be flown again after landing on the tarmac. Liam Neeson is Bill Marks, a U.S. Air Marshal on a transatlantic flight from New York to London. But no sooner does his plane take off than he receives a series of ominous text messages, threatening the lives of the passengers if their demand for $150 million isn't met.
How do you kill someone in a crowded plane and get away with it?
While the film's premise sounds intriguing, what was supposed to be a claustrophobic, nerve-wracking situation 35,000 feet in the air ends up being weighed down by the plot's illogical actions. Neeson's tensions grow while trying to identify the culprit, forcing him to take drastic measures.
What happened to Amsterdam?
I'm connecting to London.
Show me your boarding pass. What's your name?
Tom Bowen, why? Man, take it easy. Ow!
Move.
I didn't do anything. I am raped.
Marinick.
Marks, what the hell's going on there?
The threat is real.
I want you to stop doing whatever you're doing immediately.
I have a suspect in custody. I need a background check. Seat 24E, Tom Bowen, B-O-W-E-N.
You have unlawfully subdued innocent passengers, Marks.
I don't have time
You
for
called
this.
your supervisor before the flight and threatened
What?
him. He wouldn't book you an overtime flight, and you said you do what you have to
I
do.
didn't threaten anyone.
Is that right, Marks?
I need to run a full check on Tom Bowen, seat 24E.
Marks, damn.
Now, you're wasting time.
Marks, Agent Marks, you are hereby relieved of duty. Do you hear me?
In 3 minutes, someone on this plane is gonna die. Do you hear me?
I think the sporadic moments of faulty logic contributed to reducing the film's threat level from serious to mild. Some of the covert methods used to kill passengers just don't make sense. The perpetrator's motivations are vague and inadequate. In addition, the idea of framing Neeson's character with a bank account where the money is to be delivered under his name just doesn't feel organic. In the end, the cat and mouse game diminishes as an abundance of illogic hampers the film's ability to work as a suspenseful story. Liam Neeson is in a subdued mode here, so don't go in expecting to see any of his taken moves at high altitude. I can't help but wonder if the confined space impeded his performance in any shape or form. As for Julianne Moore, who is usually an engaging presence, she ends up being let down by the mediocre script and doesn't get the chance to fully elucidate the troubles her character has to put up with during this crisis.
5 minutes before that, I saw a woman enter. She's 70 years old. She said you went in after her. And she doesn't have Alzheimer's, if you're wondering.
Are you asking me if I saw someone else go in, or if I killed the captain?
So, is Non-Stop worth the price of admission? Only if you're hungry for mindless entertainment of the patchiest quality, then by all means. If you want your popcorn movie to contain coherent logic, engrossing suspense, and polished characters, however, then you might want to skip this one until it's available to rent. Well, that's all I have to say about this movie, and you can catch up with me next week when I evaluate 300 Rise of an Empire, starring Sullivan Stapleton, Ava Green, Lena Headey, and Rodrigo Santoro. This is Noah Lee with the Coast News, signing off.